Hi everyone, it's Sheila and welcome to my channel. As you can tell, I sit here before you with a bare face. This is my God-given natural beauty. I have no makeup on at all. This is my skin, and this is what I will look like on a typical Sunday when I wake up after I have washed my face and I place moisturizer on my face. This is all I have on my face. I do have Vaseline on my lips, and other than that, there's nothing else on my face. Now, I do want to share something with y'all. I have recently, I get a lot of comments on my skin. I have a lot of people asking me what it is that I use on my skin. And a lot of it is because they do realize that I am, especially once they find out I'm in the 40 plus club. And I am in the 40 plus club. I'm 2 blocks away from 50. So you can figure out exactly what that means. But when people find that out, they generally really get very inquisitive. They want to know exactly what I use on my skin. And that kind of scares me sometimes when people get so serious wanting to know what it is that I use on my skin. And the reason why I say that is because I like to answer people first and foremost. When someone says that to me, I say to them, I am genetically blessed. That's the first thing I say. And I usually get this kind of look to me. And then I follow up by saying, I have great genes. So when I share with you my skincare line, you're not going to necessarily end up with this face. And that is something that in the wholesale market of skincare that I think is so often misunderstood. It's overrated. It's overstated that a lot of skincare products, when you use them, you're going to look like that person that is using them. Now, that is generally 9 times out of 10 not going to be the case. That is because we all have such different skin. We have different needs. We have different skin types. So, you know, when you walk up to a person who has gorgeous, beautiful skin and you say, what is it that you're using? Use that, the words or the information that they give you, use that as extra information, not holier than thou information, if that makes any sense. Meaning, use your smarts. You pay attention to what your skin needs are. Stop and think about if you are a person that has acne skin, for example, and you walk up to me and you say, oh my God, you have flawless skin. I love your skin. What do you use? Well, just me telling you what I use is not going to necessarily make your skin look like mine, because it's your skin using this particular product is probably not going to get rid of your acne. So that being said, as I share with you all my skincare routine, I want you all to take that into consideration. And I also want to throw in there, for the sake of argument or for the sake of bad reviews or thumbs down or awful comments, I am not by no means bragging on my skin. I wake up in the mornings, and when I look into the mirror and I see the face that God blessed me with, and the fact that I am the age group that I am, and I can function off of very little sleep and still have somewhat of a decent looking skin. I don't have a lot of wrinkles. I don't have a lot of issues going. I am so, so thankful. So I never by any means would ever take it for granted. And I would never say anything to anyone that don't have, that do have issues with their skin. All I can say is, if you do look for, work on products, find the products that will work for your skin, and talk to a dermatologist. Don't necessarily go into flipping the channel and listening to every YouTuber or me or anyone just on what we would say would work for you. Really, really find a professional that can tell you what to use for your skin and what will help your skin. And don't necessarily go to like the malls and the representatives in the malls, because they're also selling their products. So they will tell you that their product is going to be the holier than thou product because they're trying to sell the product. But make sure you're paying attention and just get, second opinions, and just don't use everything that you see in the market thinking that it's going to make you have perfect skin. I'm talking way too much about it, but you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not knocking the products that are out there. I think because so many people get wrapped up into skincare, and everyone's trying, because beauty is such a on the surface thing right now, and everyone wants to look flawless and perfect because, the commercials and the advertisement and the models out there, everything is being pushed that you have to be flawless. And first of all, I don't mind embracing the little things that I have going on with my skin that I feel are natural. Like I do have a little bit of discoloration. I don't know how well you can see that, but right in here, I do have a little bit of discoloration. I don't try to hide it. I apply foundation on it, but for the most part, you will still see that there is that difference there, even using the Kat Von D, which is a great foundation. You can still see that discoloration, and I don't panic or freak out and think that, oh my God, I can't show my face. And I don't mind showing my face like this. Like if I needed to go to the store right now and I didn't have time to put on makeup, I can do it, and I can do it with pride. I embrace my natural God-given beauty. I love it. I think that God made me as he made you, and God didn't make any mistakes when he made us. So the face that we're given with, we have to love it and we have to appreciate it. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and talk about the products that I use on my skin. Now, the first thing I want to share with you is my skincare routine, my cleanser and my moisturizer, my holier than grail. I've used this for years and years and years, and that is the Mary Kay Time Wise 3-in-1 cleanser and the Mary Kay Age Fighting Moisturizer. This is the moisturizer, and then this is the 3-in-1 skin cleanser. Now, the 3-in-1 cleanser does consist of the cleanser, obviously, a toner, and an exfoliator. So this has little beads inside of it, and when you mix it with water and you work it around in your hands, you will get a little bit of a lather, but not a foaming type lather, but you will get a small amount of lather, and you can just put it all over the face and kind of rub throughout the skin, and the beads will exfoliate your skin and get the dry surface off of the skin or the irritated skin. It will definitely remove that from the skin. Now, I use this product every night before going to bed. What I usually do, with the makeup remover, and the one that I am currently using is the makeup remover from Neutrogena, and that's what it looks like. I use this to remove my makeup from my face, and then I will use the cleanser to cleanse my face, and I'm utilizing the anti-aging products that is within this cleanser. So because, again, like I said, I am in the 40+ club, I do recommend that if you're anyone over the age of 25, that you do start looking into the anti-aging, because the key is to prevent. Preventing is easier than to restore. So if you go ahead and start using it at a young age, by the time you get to the age group where the things will start happening to the skin has already it's already gotten some of what am I trying to say? The skin is already being prepared, and the product is already starting to work into the skin. That's probably not what I was trying to say. I can't get it out. You know what I'm saying, though. So you do need to take into consideration looking at your genetics, thinking of if your mom looked a certain way, if your grandmother looked a certain way, should I go ahead and start using this product at this point in my life now to prevent or, certain things from happening? Now, I have used Mary Kay. It wasn't the anti-aging at the time, but I was using Mary Kay when I was about 26 years old. And when they came out with the anti-aging, I did move on into using the anti-aging. So I have been using the anti-aging for quite a while. So, and then once I have removed makeup and cleansed the skin, I do go in with the Mary Kay Age Fighting Moisturizer, and I use this on my face every night. Now, in the mornings when I wake up, the item that I use on my face, because I don't feel the need to use my Mary Kay 3-in-1 cleanser in the mornings. I think that using this particular product works so well for me. I like it. I like the way it feels on the skin. It leaves my skin very, very moisturized. I like it on my body as well. So it's a product that I can use all over if necessary, but it is a very inexpensive product, and it is the Dove Sensitive Skin Unscented Soap. Now, this is a travel size. I do recommend that you buy the travel size if you're going to have, because this will fit into any of the little soap dishes real easy. And it also just kind of makes for a little bit easier of a travel friendly if you were someone going out of town or anything like that. But if I'm running short in space and I don't have a lot of space, I may just take my makeup wipe remover and I may just take my Dove soap, because I know that with the Dove soap, I'm getting a good cleansing. I'm also getting a great moisturizer. Like, for instance, if we go camping, I take this with me, and I take the makeup removers. I don't generally wear makeup when we go camping, but sometimes I will, depending on if we're going to go into town or something like that. But because I feel like the makeup remover kind of gets any kind of residue off, like at the end of the day, it just kind of gives you a clean slate on the face. I do tend to like to take those with me, but more than anything, the Dove soap is a great form of cleanser. It comes dermatology recommended. I find that this is an awesome product. So this is a holier than grail or holy grail product for me. Now, I also want to mention a product that I like to use. I use it for several different things. Now, when I speak of my skin, I have said that I am very blessed. I don't have a lot of issues with my skin. But one of the things that do happen to me periodically is I will get a irritation right in this area here. And sometimes it'll be a redness and some just like little whelpy bumps that will come along this area of my face, right in here. And it will burn something fierce. The only thing I can figure that it comes from is you probably can't tell, but I have a very hairy face. Like I have hair that grows all in here. Like if I do this, I can feel very fine hair. I have sideburns going down the side of my face. My hairline goes way down in down my neck. And if you look at my hairline, I don't know how well you can see it, but I have hair that literally just kind of grows all the way down. So like my forehead is like super like narrow. Like I have very little forehead. So I have a lot of hair. And I think that the irritation comes from maybe like my hair growing and my skin just gets irritated every so often. And when that happens, one of the things that I find is an awesome product to use. And this is the Simple Soothing Facial Toner. And that's what it looks like right here. I, for a long time, used the I used to use the Mary Kay when it was the 3 separate steps, the toner. I do love that toner. I think it's a great toner. I have, excuse me, I have never purchased it once I started getting the 3-in-1 separately. I had so many samples of the Clinique toner, and I do like Clinique products. I will give them a thumbs up that's another product that I truly enjoy, the skincare. But I used the Clinique toner for a long time. And when I ran out of it, I didn't want to go to the mall and spend the money on the Clinique one. I wanted to try some of the products that I had seen advertised on YouTube and different things like that. So I did want to try the Simple brand. And I will say I do really like the Simple brand. It has been an awesome product. I enjoy it. Like I said, I do use this as needed in this area right here. And another place that I like to use the toner is behind my ear. I use a lot of products on my hair. I use moisturizers in my hair. I use a sculpting, I use a defining curl cream in my hair. So those products tend to have a lot of residue to them. And one of the things that I notice is that I will get a lot of residue behind my ear. And this is probably way too much information, but I will take the toner with a cotton ball and I will run it along the back part of my ear. And I will get some of the most hideous blackness from all of that residue from behind my ear. So I do try to do that about every 2 or 3 days just to kind of clean it out real good. I would love to do it every day and tell you that I did, excuse me, but honestly, I don't do it every day. I wish I could be that routine to do it, but I just, I forget sometimes. And after about the 2nd or 3rd day, I will be scratching behind my ear or something. And I go, oh my God, I need to do that. So I'll do it. But the toner is an awesome product for that. And this is a great toner. It doesn't burn the skin to the point of where you feel like it's burning off a layer of your skin. It soothes the skin just enough. And that's what a toner does. It removes that extra residue from the skin. So even though I do have the toner that comes within the Mary Kay cleanser, I do find that using a separate toner when needed is something that works very well with me. Now, the next product that I want to talk to you about is an exfoliator for the lips. And it's a combination of using a great exfoliator and a lip balm, or for me, it's just Vaseline lip therapy. Now, I like this particular item. It's by e.l.f. It's e.l.f. Studio, and it's a lip exfoliator, and that's what it looks like. I have used this now for several months. I love it. I love the fact that it's user-friendly. I can use it several times a day if need, and it doesn't over-exfoliate my lips. It doesn't leave my lips just feeling raw, but it leaves them just enough. I want to say, just feeling enough exfoliated to where I feel like I've gotten rid of that layer of dead skin. Because that is a problem area for me. Like I said, we all have issues. We all have some things that we just don't like about ourselves or our face. And mine is my lips. I have extremely dry lips. I would love to have super moisturized lips that just plump, look plump and juicy, but my lips don't. They're small, they're dry, they chap. They're just not the greatest lips in the world. So I am on that quest to find the holier than thou product that will work on my lips. But in the meantime, one that I use, and it's what I'm currently using, is this one right here. And I do really, really love it. Now, on a day-to-day basis, I do use the Vaseline Lip Therapy Cocoa Butter. And I use, this one is the little travel size one, which is a very gimmicky size because, you know, this little tube or this little container costs as much as the larger size tube. But for the convenience of having something that you can throw inside your purse, you can even stick it in your pocket, it's awesome. So I do pay the extra, I should say, to have such a small product, but it works. And that is something that I do have on my lips right now. So I do recommend that you use some form of Vaseline or you know, something on your lips. To me, Vaseline works. It's a natural product. It's great. It's soothing. You can use it on your cuticles. You can use it. I actually also use it on my under eye area. I will place a little bit of Vaseline. And that's something I do want to say too, because I knew that I was going to have very little sleep with the time change. Like I said, I went to bed at about 4:30 and I was up by 9:30 this morning. So I knew that I was not going to get a lot of sleep today. And I wanted to, you know, give my eyes, you know, something to where they wouldn't probably look so tired. So I did put a little bit of Vaseline underneath my eye area. I just kind of placed it using my middle finger, just right in this little area here. And I do feel that using Vaseline kind of keeps the skin looking moisturized. It gives the skin moisture so you don't have such dryness. Now, that is pretty much everything that I use on my skin on a day-to-day basis. This is my wake up every day. This is what I do before I go to bed or when I first get up in the mornings. That is it. Now, I do want to show you one other product real quick that I use once a week, and it's been something that I bought strictly because I saw it on YouTube and everybody talked about it, everybody used it, and everybody liked it. And that is my Clarisonic. And this is the one that I have is the zebra print. And I did purchase this from QVC. And it is the Mia 2. I really, really like this product a lot. Now, is it one of those products that I need to have in my makeup routine every day? No. I actually only use this product on Sunday. I use it once a week, and I use it in conjunction with my Dove soap. And I feel that it, you know, I want to say, honestly, it doesn't do any more for my skin than what I already do for my skin. It just makes me feel good when I use it. I don't know. It gives me such a relaxed feeling that I enjoy the use, the feel of it. So I do use it once a week on Sundays. I know some people say they use it every night when they take off their makeup. They go in with their Clarisonic and it removes all of their excess makeup from their face and whatnot. And I think if that works for them, that's great. But for me, I find that using my makeup wipes and then using my Mary Kay cleanser, I get all the makeup off my face. So I don't, when I use this, I have used it at night afterwards, and I didn't find that I had any more makeup or anything on the Clarisonic than, I mean, it was basically clean. Like I didn't find that I was able to get any extra makeup off my face. So apparently what I'm doing to my face as far as cleansing it is working, and I don't necessarily need the Mia 2. I hope that made sense to you all. So yeah, that is pretty much my day-to-day routine. Again, I want to say, remember, my skin won't necessarily be your skin, as your skin won't be the next person's skin. So when we are out and about and we're complimenting and we're noticing other people's skin, it's okay to do that. Just remember, because we are all so different, that we may have issues that they don't have, and we need to take that into consideration. Not every product that says that it will do something will do it. And just remember that as we go and try products, and remember, be careful of how many different products, mixing ingredients, read what the products say, things that will take layers and layers off of your skin. Some of those things really, really scare me. So just be very, very cognizant of what you're placing on your skin. I stress this to the younger generation, especially because I understand, like I said, I have it with my lips. You just want that product that's just going to work perfectly. And sometimes with that want being so strong, we overdo or we overuse products, or we just get so wrapped up in products that we make our skin worse. So keep that in mind as you search for that perfect product for your skin. And if you really do have a serious problem to your skin, talk to a professionalist, someone that is going to just give you blatant, honest information about your skin and not try to just promote a specific product. Even with the Mary Kay, I did get into it by listening, by conversating with a consultant. And so of course, obviously they were promoting their product, but once I used it, I found that it was working for my skin. So that's what made me continue to use it. Not so much just because someone told me it was going to work and then I was having problems, but I just kept on using it. I use it because I find that it works with my skin and it doesn't cause me issues. But I'm also very aware that one of the main reasons why my skin looked the way that it does is because I am truly genetically blessed. And so I'm going to leave you with that note. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a very, very blessed day. Bye.